And we're live. I got another one from Cosmic Verse, y'all. Let's get right into this. Go ahead and subscribe, you guys, and hit that like button.
Peace by being alone. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life?
Absolutely. Some women don't bring peace to a man's life, but they sure do bring entitlement, expectations, and laundry list of delusional demands a man has to meet while they do nothing.
Hot take. Singles events are one of the most underrated ways to meet single women.
Why do men have this constant fear of being used for money that they don't even have?
The reason why clubbing culture is dead, in my personal opinion, is because there is no element of surprise, and it's become
All my attractive friends are single. I don't get hit on because I am intimidated.
Yeah, nightclubs are dying.
Look at this. Empty. Nobody in there. Because men make it happen. We keep the establishments going. We spend our hard-earned money. Men are done.
Is clubbing dead everywhere?
Why are clubs all over the UK going from this to this?
Strippers say a market crash is guaranteed because the strip clubs are suddenly empty.
Where are the single men at? In Atlanta.
Atlanta nightlife right now is not the same.
Stop it.
Especially clubs. One of the biggest clubs, one of my favorites in Atlanta, it just closed down.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
The strip clubs are dying because women don't spend money when they go to the strip club. They're just there to leech off the guys who are actually paying for the drinks and throwing the money. A lot of these modern women are sitting around wondering what's happening to the club scene, but it's actually quite simple. Men have stopped playing the fool. These women don't understand that clubs are empty because the men who used to fill them stopped showing up. They'd rather keep their money, focus on themselves, or spend time with women who actually value them, not ones who treat them like walking ATMs. We even have women-only nightclubs now, and some are completely empty. You know why? Because women don't go to clubs to spend money. They go where men are spending money. These women-only clubs expose the truth. The nightlife scene survives off men's wallets, not women's presence.
Got a craving?
Well,
Wing it. For as little as $6.99, get wings, a personal pan pizza.
Why not?
Hey, can somebody please explain to me further what the hell happened in the last 8 years that I've been out of the dating pool that men are so afraid to approach women in public? And I was even having a conversation with a man last night about this, and I asked him, why don't you? And his answer like broke my heart. He said he didn't want to come off as a predator.
Is clubbing dead everywhere? Like, is it just LA? Because no one goes clubbing anymore. Like, no one even wants to go out. None of my friends have been to the club. I haven't been to a club in months. What happened to clubbing?
So all the men from my previous post saying that they have found peace by being alone and they're not trying to date because they just want peace. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life?
Yes.
They didn't try to say anything. They flat out said that they'd rather be by themselves and peaceful than to be with some of the women that are available out there.
And if that's not clear enough, then let me say it again. Yes, we'd rather be alone. You know what I'm saying? Or in the corner of a roof than dealing with a quarrelsome woman. You know what I mean? Insufferable.
I have to disagree.
Of course, there would be some women that have to disagree with that statement because they simply cannot bring themselves to believe that many men, especially after seeing what's out there in the dating market, would rather be single, and they're actually happier being so.
I do not think that if a woman that you so desired was available to you, you would choose peace.
The problem is, like you started off, you said you think. What you think and you feel are not facts or stats. And it's not what men are saying. So I guess if we all want to be crazy, we can go down this, little spat she has going on here where she's trying to frame this narrative. But again, when somebody starts off something that I think and I feel, you should already know what you're about to be dealing with.
Over commitment, sex, good meals with conversation, and things like that. So I'm going to call your bluff.
Some women simply don't get it, because none of those things that were listed are actually what brings a man peace in a relationship. And if we're being really honest with ourselves, most men can get all of those perks of being in a relationship without actually being in one. So
Exactly.
quite frankly, ladies, some of you are going to have to start accepting that men can be happy by themselves. I know that comes as a surprise.
Well, they aren't saying women don't bring peace to their lives. What they're really saying is that whenever they deal with women, their lives start becoming chaotic. It's not hatred or bitterness, it's pattern recognition.
There it is.
After enough experiences where stress,
Exactly.
conflict, expectations, and emotional pressure follow every interaction, a lot of men start associating dating with disruption
because it's a fact. And when you start observing the patterns and how each generation of woman is getting worse and worse into her ego, it's like, why would you put yourself under that kind of torture? For ladies, don't take offense, but used goods, they're not virgins. They're not nowhere near close to that. You know what I'm saying? That mouth has gotten so much work, and y'all out here competing to get leftovers. I'm not doing it. I'm good.
instead of peace. That's why many of them are choosing to stay by themselves. Not because they can't get women, but because their day-to-day life is calmer without the added chaos. Their finances are stable, their routines are predictable, and their mental health feels protected. And when we look at the dating world today, the imbalance